Gotta adjust the music here real quick. Down a bit lower. There we go. Okay. Yeah, the whole Microsoft thing is like there's a reason it's big news.
It's because it's the largest buyer at $68.7 billion in the gaming world.
Oh, that's not the reason. The reason is because the whole controversy that was surrounding Blizzard Activision.
I know. Trust me, I followed every bit of it. My Twitter was filled with it.
What am I doing here?
Even when I didn't want to follow half of it, it still appeared there somehow.
Let's do this.
Oh god, Twitter was fun last night for me.
Hi Vika. Now I'm not actually playing in the Realm because I'm playing with Cody, but go ahead if you want to log on the Realm.
Well, did you ever jump? So what is Realm basically?
Realm it's like having a server, but it's like.
Is it like the is it like an online thingy? Like if I'm not online, like if I have access but I'm not online, you can jump into the world.
Basically, so it's like.
Okay.
So like for you to have like a server, you'd have to have like a computer or PlayStation with the game constantly running, and
basically,
and allowing anyone to log on.
Ah. So Deep Rock Galactica does the same thing.
What am I doing here?
But like, okay, so like, it took me a minute to understand the setup, but I understand how it's run, because like you can jump into a public game, or you could host the game and like host like invites only or host friends only, or you could do what I've been doing ever since I got it and go solo. It's fun.
That's kind of interesting.
Have you ever, so before you get it, because I'm gonna tell you right now, have you ever played a shooter?
I don't play a lot of shooters.
Okay, stay away because this game is out there. Like you're literally transported into like hearts of like alien planets, and you're sent to collect certain materials, but you have to fight your way, and and I literally was sitting there playing through some of them until I found one that I can work with. I've got them sort of decked out. So if you're curious, you can go to the other house. I went on ahead and made that really bad storage warehouse, that storage stuff. And so yeah, if in case you're wondering, I'm gonna need you to move your bed out of that one and move it into the new base.
I don't know if my bed was in that one or not. Vika.
Yeah, it's still there. I didn't move it. I just moved mine.
Vika, my niece wants to join our world if as long as no one trolls her builds. So leave her build whatever she builds alone. As opposed to last time when you put a bunch of stuff around her.
Can I give you that access again? I forgot.
Oh, I can invite. It's not a problem.
No, I have it set to where only I can do that.
Let me see. Hold on.
I'm in settings. I'll do it, but I'll let you do it. But after that, I'm setting it back to where only I do it. Player permission. I
sent the invite. Okay, they're joining. It has it set up where I can do it. Like if I go into the screen, it lets me invite someone. We'll see if they can actually get on. Yep, they're there. They're there.
Okay.
Are you gonna put it? Are you putting it in creative mode, or are you gonna leave it in survival now?
Are you done building this base up, or do you want me to? If you're not finished, I will.
I'm not completely finished yet, but I mean,
okay. That's I needed.
But worst case, I have enough material to do so. I just need.
There you go. I didn't know. Legitimately, I just didn't know. I just needed to know.
Yeah, like I have enough material in my inventory to finish it. I just need some granite right now. Not granite, but stone right now.
There you go. Just going ahead.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Just give warning before you put it back into survival, because I don't.
I'm not gonna be that kind of a troll. I'm not gonna be that kind of a troll.
Like, I don't want my niece to suddenly be like, why am I falling to my doom?
Oh no.
Like
again, I'm not gonna be that guy.
I'd be a little pissed about if I was suddenly falling to my doom. Like, why didn't you tell me?
No,
polished andesite for that. Thank you. Don't need glass anymore. And
I'm gonna go. Oh, wait, I'm at peaceful. I don't have to worry about being attacked. Whee!
While we're here, I'm gonna just stock up on a few things here. So just.
So.
I was learning how to what do I have wheat in my inventory? Oh, no,
I can't remember why. Have you seen the Minecraft 1 trillion we built the 1 trillion thing on YouTube?
No, I haven't.
Bobby will leave Blizzard, but they will catch. Of course, there's a catch with Bobby. He wants to make sure he can keep getting $1 million.
Hold on, get 2 of these. I'm just going to be prepared for when you turn it back to non-friendly mode.
Oh, yeah, you're still the difficulty still is in peaceful, so you don't gotta worry about that.
I'm just saying, if you said take it off peaceful for us to start.
We're going to eventually.
Stuff. Yeah, that's why I'm preparing myself. So.
Well, go actually have to.
Just getting myself ready.
That was pointless because there's going to be another update after this one, and it comes sometime this year.
Yeah, it should be fun.
Well, it actually we're going to finally include the warden.
They're finally going to bring the warden?
Yeah, it's not in this update.
Oh, we're free test for the house. Thanks, Steph. Thank you for that. Because Steph tested positive for COVID like about a couple weeks back. Which, I mean, we're fine now, but it's like it was just like that's not good.
Oh God, the booster shot that I took. Oh my God.
Oh, that reminds me. Thanks.
I've had many shots. I've taken the manyest shots in my lifetime, but that booster shot, it nearly drove me insane. Because I took it Saturday. It didn't do much. It drained me a little bit Saturday. Sunday, I sounded like a dying horse, and I literally slept all day long. And I've never done that with any type of a shot before.
Actually, I probably do.
Like, it physically took. I don't even think it took some color out of me.
That's what it was.
Go ahead, just start stealing everything while I'm in creative mode from these pigs. Hey, you didn't say nothing. I can't have a witness. I can't have a witness. Witnesses. 2 witnesses. 2 minute witnesses.
What am I doing here?
Don't ask. There's 2 minute witnesses.
Cody.
Oh, a block of iron.
Okay, I want those.
No, I will come and do 2 minute witnesses to you right now, buddy.
Oop. There we go. And why don't we? I got some of those. I need some glass though. I need some.
Oh, the whole world still set up prior, but you're able to find someone as well.
Okay.
Was that how we had it set up, or was it why I ended up doing the invites? I can't remember.
Honestly, I have no clue.
I'm gonna look into that real quick.
You do that.
What would I need to do that? Would I need? Okay, multiplayer game. Settings, friends of friends. What?
Remember, I think I'm doing. Oh yeah, I need to build. Okay, let me build this up first. All right, hold
Just
on.
tell me when you're ready to me to switch this back.
Why do you ask?
Well, now, did you ever look? Oh, so okay. So last time we played, did you ever, when we had that long talk about the Matrix, did you ever look at that picture that seen you that made me burst out laughing so hard? That's I could not physically say what I wanted to say on. Did you ever look at that picture?
I don't think so. I think maybe I did. I don't know. Cody, it's been a while.
Because what happened? I walked into the room, and immediately the way they was growing dark oak seeds, saplings, but the way they had it set up looked like it looked like a cop walked into a weed room, and he just like walked in like a gold mine.
That sounds so weird. But no,
obviously you don't keep. Obviously you never watched a police show or two.
Is that corner? It is corner to corner. Probably could back it off one. Alright, let's do this.
I was also very curious to why the wardens weren't never truly added in this update. And so Mojang actually put out a game. So at their Minecraft, have you seen that new? Well, I kind of stay on track here. So that's another thing I talk about Mojang actually. So Mojang actually at the Minecon or something like that. So they finally showed some gameplay of the warden.
Uh-huh.
So they actually ended up explaining that excuse me.
Good God, Cody.
Was that bad on your
That was bad on everyone's end. What are you talking about?
Okay, so I got some really good headsets now.
Jeez.
Okay, so basically Mojang has created something extra special about the ward that it's not just the mob that the builders built.
Oh.
That it's actually its own entity within the world of it's actually its own entity of the world on its own.
You were telling me about this like last time.
So this is about to sound so weird and so wrong on so many levels. You know what? We've talked weirder stuff before. So there's a little plant. If you disturb it in any shape or form, it will literally spit out a full-grown warden.
A what?
You heard me. There's a little plant in the world, in the Minecraft world.
A plant?
Yes.
What kind of plant is this? What kind of nightmare plants are we talking about?
It's weird, but they also built like darkers. They built like there's also going to be an area in the world. It's going to be underground too. It's called Dark Cities. And I actually sent you the video too on Discord. As I told you to watch the first few minutes of it to show you the gameplay of how to survive against the warden. And
okay.
And they're actually going to, so they're basically going with, ooh, that's a nice roof.
It's a quartz flat roof. Put like put steps around the side to make like an angle to it.
Oh, here you go. See if you can make something. See if you can use to make. How'd you get purple wall? How'd you get purple glass?
That's tinted glass. It's not purple. It's like just tinted.
Oh, I always get clear glass. I never can get the tinted stuff.
I made it in another game. I made like I have it on survival, and I made like red glass for my
How do you do it?
You need dye. Basically, glass. Any tinted glass, you need the one thing of dye, and then eight things of glass, and it will give you 8 tinted glass.
Oh, I've never seen that ever happen.
Yeah.
I actually found something in the nether. I'm curious to see if you can't make something out of it. At least try to do something with it.
What is that? That is
nothing.
Bone block? I don't know what you can do with bone block. I
don't neither.
Unless it's just a way to store a lot of bone. So you can have bone.
Wait, what am I doing? I'm an idiot. I am an absolute idiot.
Cody, you know the one thing everyone cares about is the whole Microsoft Blizzard Activision thing. And the big thing about that is really just that it basically is going to make it for a lot of people where they are going to not feel guilty about buying the games now. Because the whole
here's the thing, Xbox actually was actually open to. Well, see, here's the thing, Xbox was actually going to throw Activision games on the Game Pass. They was actually going to throw WoW on the Game Pass.
Oh, they probably still
long
will.
Before this even happened.
They probably still will. My guess.
Oh, they're going to now because they own it. Can you step down just for a second? I'm gonna turn survival mode on just for a quick second.
Okay, hold on. Put a message out that you're doing survival on. Yeah, I'll do it for you.
Okay.
That way, because we're not the. What the hell am I doing? Because I can spell.
I know how to pull up the messages on this thing myself.
It's tedious.
Just literally turn the survival mode on. There's another crystal clear of me drinking some water.
No one needs to hear that.
Okay, dokie.
Hold on here. Well, I almost put myself in a position where it's going to be bad. All right, whenever you're ready. I sent the message out.
I done did it.
Cool. I mean, it'll be nice to have the games. It's just the biggest thing is.
Yeah, the thing about it is Xbox doesn't know what they want to do with it. I understand where they're coming from.
Should put more in my inventory.
That's interesting. So the only thing you can really do with the bone block is it literally is bone meal, but it's in the form of a block.
Oh, so it's basically just for storing bone meal. That's all.
Well, I think you could do something creative with it. Do you want to try to use it, or do you want me to just use it on the farm?
Just throw it in a chest for now, because really, I'm not going to use it to build anything. There's no point.
Click that piece, and then I'm gonna leave it. Then as soon as I pick up that piece, I'll turn some creative mode back on.
Okay.
Just throw the piece down so it's not cluttering your inventory. I literally had to turn survival mode on just so I could see what I was I could actually see what I was doing with
As you eat yourself there.
Oh well, it's creative mode, so I can do whatever I want. I'm actually gonna go fly to space.
I was like, I can do whatever I want. Sound like Cartman there. It's like, I do what I want.
So you know they actually raised the sky boundary, don't you?
So, well, what?
You know how there used to be the limit 325? I actually did it one time. I went up to 500.
On what, the height?
Yeah.
Oh, I went higher than that. In the realm I'm in right now, I went higher than that. I went to like 800.
Push it.
And then I turned survival back on and let myself just plummet and go splat. It was kind of hilarious. Like,
Can I do that, please? I'm gonna climb for a while before I'm just gonna see how long it takes me to hit the earth. So do you actually? So I don't know if it was so on the Java edition of Minecraft. Did you know there's actually a actually I don't know which version of Minecraft it was on. Not Grandma, but that's actually on the old. But this was like some Markiplier in the Drunk Minecraft series that he does so many years ago, starting out on YouTube.
Yeah.
But there was actually a mod that that let them build a rocket ship, and then literally once you got in, if you typed in the right command, you literally got to go mine on the moon, and if you tried to survive mode, you would die instantly of without lack of oxygen.
Like, how does it spawn any, like, that's ridiculous, the fact that it, like, that mod would have to have so much info in it. Like, you'd have to actually have...
I'll actually find the video, and I'll send you the series. There was like a mini series on it.
I believe it. I believe it, Cody. I'm just saying.
They had a farm and everything. I was like...
Hold on.
This is like 2012, people. We shouldn't be seeing... I just hit over 1,000. Can I touch around model just for a minute?
For what do you need to do? What do you keep jerking my chain here, Cody. I'm trying to build us this amazing place.
Foot in the air. I want to see how long it takes me to hit the air.
To wait, to what? You're gonna hit the air? What are you talking?
Yeah, survival mode.
No. Just take advantage of it being creative mode and do something creative. Like, once you were working on something. Where'd it go?
Not really.
My niece will never.
Okay, so
my niece will never play with us again if you do this. I'm just saying. I'm trying to save everyone here.
If you wanna know something crazy, right now where I'm at the height of the world, and that Minecraft mod on the moon, this is actually the turning point that once you get right in here or something, you would actually get asked, moon or do a moon base.
Move her to a moon base.
Yeah, and if you click on moon, you literally have to land your shuttle on the moon.
So 4 up and then over, boop.
Let me see if I can find that.
Oh, I should make a window here too. What am I doing? Hold on.
So, yeah, Stranded Deep is actually really interesting.
I mean, I've heard of the game. I've never played Stranded Deep.
Okay, so basically, like, when you actually look at it, it says this game is based on fictional stuff. But when you actually look at it in a way, it's actually like the movie Castaway. It's literally like you're playing you're literally like playing Tom Hanks on Castaway, but without a Wilson.
I mean,
that's literally what it is.
Sounds about right. That'd be kind of interesting. Like, you get stranded on a desert island and you have to. Like...
The thing about it is, there's no backstory. It's like when you literally jumps to the game, it's like you're literally somewhere over the Pacific Ocean. Like, you remember this TV show Lost?
Oh, he doesn't remember that unless you're like born after, because that show was that show was a meme in itself. I mean, like, the whole show is basically a meme. I mean, that's the only way to describe that.
It's literally it's literally like somewhere over the Pacific, the plane just rips apart and you have to survive. Like, you can literally, you can build a helicopter in this game, okay?
I question how. Like, I could see a boat. That's fairly simple, but a damn helicopter, that's kind of pushing it.
Have you ever seen the half-built gyrocopters that looks like a bicycle, with a bicycle pedal to keep it out in the air?
I kind of get what you're describing. I've never seen one actually work.
Oh god, if you've never seen one, it is a nightmare to look at. if you have a bad fear of heights, of flying, what you see that your fear goes into overdrive. Because it literally looks like a thing out of a cartoon that like a Tom and Jerry cartoon that like after getting up so far up here, it literally just looks like like one little bolt will come out and it will just start falling apart like Lego pieces. That's how bad it looks.
It's pretty crazy. But I mean, it sounds like some kind of janky looking like helicopter, basically. Like it's some janky form of helicopter.
That's what it is, basically.
Yeah.
Drug Minecraft. Oh wait, at the very bottom. I don't want this. Guacamole, King. Don't kill the chicken. Oh, it was Chicken Time. That's what it was called. Because he starts, so that's basically how it all starts, and then the following episode, share, oh, well, I can't English,
Well, Cody, did you have a stroke just now? I mean, like, I'm not making fun of anyone, people who had strokes. I'm just saying, are you okay? I mean, I'm kind of concerned for your health.
That's normal me. I have a bad stutter. Yeah, it's in the Discord. Well, a private Discord. But no, that's normal. That's normal me on a daily basis.
Well, I mean, that's normally you.
Whee! I might as well have some type of fun. And oh my gosh, if I had to take a time out, I would have been to space. Kadoosh. So yeah, and the Tekken mod, because so here's a little fun fact about me. So when I actually started in high school, my first ever YouTuber I watched was Markiplier. And the very first series I ever watched on him, Drunk Minecraft. And I've never looked back since. Like that has actually been one of the what the
I get it now. Okay.
Yeah, I figured you might not ever want to do the ARC stream. That's why I said I just make it like a one-time thing. I mean, you could just do it all, just do something different, just like a one-night thing, just you and me just jump into it. Because, like I said, it makes it to where you have to physically live off the land on the ARC, and I could really use some help just to learn it. With the Christmas event over, excuse me.
I mean, what was the Christmas event? Like, what the...
Okay, so basically, like, what it is...
How bad could it be?
Well, the Christmas event was basically Raptor Claus.
Raptor Claus? Oh my god.
Basically, what Walker did was that, okay, so basically when it first came like that, they want to do something special every major holiday. Like, there's an Easter event, where, like, there's actually, like, the kangaroos, and during the Easter event, basically some will still remain kangaroos, but ultimately there's an Easter bunny species, and you have to collect the eggs.
Uh-huh.
There's a Halloween one, there's a turkey one, there's a Thanksgiving one, which is basically like, that one's really weird.
Sounds weird.
That's
And
so.
Vika,
Here's the thing
he
about it.
didn't have. I think he did have a little mini stroke there. I think. We're checking on Cody, making sure he's okay. You know, just making sure everything is good with Cody.
That's just normal, mate. If you want to see what Crazier Me sounds like on that, let's just say if the other side of me, like if the stereo side of me came out even worse, let's just say you would literally look at me and thought, did this man just die, come back to life, die again, come back to life, die again, and just have a major stroke and heart attack at the same time? That's what it sounds like.
I mean.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, and
that's me on a Tuesday.
Actually, hold on.
But like, yeah, like they made it so like Raptor Cross basically like he comes out, he'll come across the arc, and he drops Christmas gifts, and basically you gotta find, you just basically gotta run out and collect them, and then you take them to a Christmas gotcha, and no, a gotcha clause. And
Gotcha clause.
Yeah. You just give them the presents, and they will give you a crystal, which will give you either like a really good weapon, or they'll give you like a little awesome little pet that you live beside you. It's literally awesome. Now the turkey event is really weird because like the first time they did it, they said the reward was I promise you, I am not making this up. I promise you, if you take this up, I will send you proof.
I think you're making this up, Cody. I think you're.
No, this is on the turkey event.
Completely fabricating these things.
So on the turkey event, if you were to collect enough turkey bones,
yeah,
you could actually redeem them, and you could get the Dodo Rex. That actually breathes fire.
A fire-breathing dinosaur. So like a dragon.
No, it's not a dragon. It's just a giant dodo that's been mutated. Think of Jurassic Park, but weird.
I mean, Cody, the game is already Jurassic Park, but weird. I don't.
Actually, not really.
That describes the game on itself. I mean.
There's nothing close to Jurassic Park about it.
There we go. Ooh, nice.
Oh. Well, my yard today looked like half Iceland and Greenland.
Really?
Yeah, part of it was snowed over, and the other half was green grass.
We haven't had a whole lot of snow. Like
we've already got wind. We've already got wind, and we're under another watch already.
Really?
Yeah,
we
just had like a good 3 or 4 inches dumped on us. Most of it melted away, but I already called for another one already.
Like usually by now we have at least some snow, but it's not showing any snow in the forecast.
We usually have snow bad in December, but we was a heat wave in December, but this month it's been bad. Oh, so new topic to talk about.
Cody,
starts off strong for me this year.
You're jumping topics like no one's business.
This is my brain. You know how this works. You ride with the waves.
I'm gonna stop the waves for a minute so we can focus a tad.
You don't stop Mother Nature when you want something.
Because I'd like to actually, I'd like to actually talk on my stream, sir. You've been talking this whole time. I've barely said anything. And you just keep just going and going.
I thought you already want to finish the web subject.
So anyway, yeah, no, I mean, Ark is chaotic. I don't mind playing Ark. Problem is it takes up so much room on my PlayStation. So like
You're not kidding about that.
And I've got like, I already have like a lot of stuff on there, and it's just, it's something that, like, I'd have to delete stuff to download it. But I mean, it's fun. It's chaotic, but it's still fun. Especially entertaining when I manage to kill something and then you die, and it takes me away from there because now
every coward for himself.
Going to Denver for damn hoping it snows out there. I hope so too.
Well, it usually gets a lot of snow.
Yes and no. Okay, so I've been to Denver, and they do.
Isn't Denver near Colorado?
Yes, and they do get snow. Okay. Absolutely. It's just, how'd that work out that way? It's kind of weird. That would have worked out a little more evenly. Hold on. Did I goof somewhere? No? Oh, that's why it's on that. That's the stair side. Okay. Duh. Stupid me. Anyway, now I've been to Denver. Couple times, and it's a weird climate because
Really?
I've lived in areas that get like tons of snow. Deleted art because it was so space intensive. Yeah, same for you. Yeah, exactly. It's incredibly space intensive.
What kind of PS4 do you got exactly? Just curious.
It's a good question. I have no idea.
Is it like a 500 gigabyte one, or is it a Pro? Or is it a Pro?
Not a Pro.
Oh. That's right, because I was about to say, because I had is that my first PS4? It was a 500 gigabyte. I might out any game on it. Like, when I got Horizon Zero Dawn, that was literally my biggest game. I couldn't hardly put nothing else on it.
Oh, yeah.
So as I upgraded to the Pro, man, if I didn't have a Pro, I wouldn't be able to play half the games that's on my system now, literally. Oh, I've been playing Ancestors again just because I wanted a challenge in a game.
Oh, I have that game. I have it on PC, but
I love Ancestors. It's so much fun.
Probably why I do a lot on PC also is because I have a ton of space in my PC. Like I have a one
state where you can always just go in and re-download it.
Like I have my main hard drive, but then I have like a 1 terabyte hard drive as well that is just for storing games and video. So like today I was working on some like video stuff, and I'm able to like to store it easy on it. Oh, I goofed the hell out of this. Hold on. There we go.
I cannot wait to watch this.
But like I can download like games, and I still have I have a bunch of games on my PC, and I still have room for more games. It's just it's lovely. But like I'm on PlayStation. Oh the fudge! I did it here too. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm not saying I could be very wrong, but I'm pretty sure you have one of those like 500 gigabyte ones.
I think so. I think you're right. Now, Steph.
Because like, I was about to say one I had, you could have put nothing on it because like right now on my system I have Ark. Hang on. I gotta go to home screen. I got Ark. I got Subnautica Below Zero, Deep Galactica, Ancestor, Stranded Deep, No Man's Sky, Shadow of the Colossus, Farming Simulator 22, House Flipper, I Say Scratch, Nutty Adventure, The Hunter Called the Wild, Spider-Man, Stardew Valley, Marvel Puzzle Quest, Marvel Avengers, Horizon Zero Dawn, Subnautica, Spotify, Final Fantasy 15, Lego DC Blends, Batman Return to Arkham, Batman Arkham City, Genshin Impact, and Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist.
See, I have Genshin on PC.
Yeah, the 500 gigabyte system I had, it could not hold half that. It wouldn't even hold 3 of those.
Yeah. Well, part of it too is like even with like disc games, you still have to download like some stuff. Like you have to download the patch. Not just that. It basically has to install the game.
Oh yeah.
And then it has to download a patch for it.
Crazy?
What's that?
So the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh yeah.
The 500 gigabyte. It would take every space on it, and it still wouldn't be able to play it. Because instead I would have required extensional hard drive store. It would have required extensional storage.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
When I was able to upgrade to the Pro, I took it immediately.
Well, part of the issue.
But I gave that other PS4 to a good cause.
Part of the issue there is that I'm gonna do something because there may be like mobs spawning on our roof. I don't want anything spawning on this roof because, mind you, if it falls, it'll probably kill itself.
Oh, that'd be good for us. Then we could just have free loot.
But
unless it's us.
I mean, that should kill anything, but I should.
Then we ain't gotta worry because we gotta keep inventory on.
I know, it's just annoying to have mobs spawn. That's all.
Oh, that's true.
That should be fun. Okay. Alright, what am I doing? Oh yeah, duh. Stairs going up to something. It's kind of like Dracula's tower stairs.
Yeah.
That just kind of like
something.
Like architecturally, it makes absolutely no sense to do this because it's like there's no like these stairs would just crumble.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I've seen it done in the Dracula movies. I understand what you're doing. But you know, if you actually watch a ton of Dracula stuff, like the old stuff, black and white, until like modern, if you notice, only mostly black and white, and maybe a few of the modern movies does the tower legs on the side.
Well, I'm talking about like the Castlevania games because every time you play a Castlevania game, Dracula's his throne room is always in this like little like short tower like thing. That the only thing connecting to the rest of the castle is an outside staircase, and that's it. Like it's just almost like floating on its own.
You know, it's also funny, and one of the kids' shows, Marvel Adventures, Captain America and them had to go to Transylvania to save Black Widow, and his Cap and Hawkeye and Sam are making their way in. They're looking down the hallway. Hat looks at him. He tells them that
Let's open that up there.
he said Drax's quarters on the North Tower. Hawkeye goes, how do you do that? He says, farthest from the sun, and a realm that's eternal darkness.
I mean, it makes sense, honestly.
Yeah, and it's eternal darkness. There's no sunlight, and you tell us in the North corner, farthest from the sun.
Cody, I think you find this funnier than anyone else, honestly.
It's to amuse me. That's why if I would ever let the try not to laugh out, I fell immediately.
Oh,
and like there's some things I can literally not laugh at because I'll be like I really watched the TikTok. I'm pretty sure that in the TikTok the girl didn't knock herself out. I think she killed herself. Like it said like. It was like iced over or something like that. And like you just see the person slowly walking to her Jeep, and as she gets right on the passenger door, her feet slips up, and there's nothing protecting her. This is solid ground, like concrete on blacktop. Boom! Head first, right on the ground. And in the caption it says sister knocked herself out. The force that she hit the ground, no, she killed herself. It was like, boom! It's like, oh, she did. I've seen that type of hit too many times.
Like, yeah, I'll do it like normally. Okay, I was debating if I want to do like the usual like, thing up here. Like just make a room up here or something like that, or if I want to do like a platform and make it like a garden, just put like a bunch of dirt in there, make it a garden.
Right.
Because that'd be interesting.
So the Book of Boba Fett. Would you like to read it?
Don't. I've only seen the first episode.
Wait, really? I haven't watched it yet. That food is not so coming out of my mouth. I just watched that. I haven't watched something yet.
I'll do 8.
What the? Oh.
There we go.
I'm gonna give you a warning right now. I might scream.
Oh no.
Okay, that's weird. So I'm gonna take you a picture and I'm gonna send it to your Discord. And when you get it, you're gonna chew it out, but wait to hear my description. Okay. Peter Jane. I'm so hard after it.
Alright, I was counting, Cody. I'm making sure that my thing is perfectly square. Oh, so Cody, have you tried putting paintings in a house or on a wall in this game?
Seen it done in videos, but I don't know how you do it.
Oh, paintings are easy. First, I mean, if you're gonna make them, all you need are sticks and wool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then you
interesting.
all you
I never did it legitimately. I didn't know how you do it.
All you do is you put it on the wall. That is
okay.
That is the only thing you have to do. Now, depending on how big the wall is, how much room you have, will kind of determine like what will go there.
Right.
But you can get all kinds of weird paintings. I need to show you this. You'll appreciate that. It's really cool.
Can you let me try creative mode on it just real quick and let me kill myself? Because I'm too far away. I'm really on a snowball.
Let me give the warning.
I also got to turn normal difficulty on just for a quick second.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Let me just say.
Oh wait, I almost made a big mistake. Oh, difficulty normal. Off. Climb. I'm climbing up in the air real quick.
Survival mode incoming. Let's type that out here.
As soon as your message pops up, I'll do it. I'll turn it on. Oh crap. I almost lost my good sword. Alright. And...
Hold on. I'm typing. It's not like typing on PC. I have to like sit there and like move the thing to the letter.
But right now at the message it just says turning survival on. And then I go underneath it. So
it's a typing thing. I have to go bam. You could type it in there too. You just have to hit the like the right on the.
I'll let you do it.
Directional pad.
Creative mode back on.
Always wait for the okay, just so.
How about my legs?
Cody wanted to kill himself, apparently. In game. To specify in game.
The picture I sent you on Discord, so have you ever an explanation of why made me panic so bad about it? In the distance, I promise you, it looks like a haunted house, like broken down and decrepit, or a pirate ship that somehow got stuck on a little point. But the worst part, it looked like some type of weird monster. As I get closer, I feel like an idiot. And then snakes, they're actually excused.
There we go.
So this is pathetic. I was like way out there.
Oh, poop. Okay. Bam. Bam. This be like just a single room up here. It's a good size room. I mean, you got a lot of room up here. Like, it makes absolutely no sense for that staircase to support this whole thing, but it does. So, you know.
You ought to see my houses and you ought to see some of my bases in Ark. Like, I got sick of stories with nothing underneath it.
I mean, hey, if it works.
Like,
If the
literally,
game
like,
lets you.
just
Oh,
two
well.
pillars down, and then I throw some ceiling on. Do that, and then I'll go down and I'll just demolish the two pillars, and my ceiling sits there. Nothing supporting it. How does that work?
Listen, we don't question the game physics. We don't
You
wonder how this all works. We just play it and it works.
I'll tell you how it works. It's called a wild card invested in one of the weirdest Unity engines I've ever seen in my life. Oh, have you seen the Unreal Engine 5 Matrix demo?
Can't say that I have.
It looks like a stinking movie at how realistic it looks, okay? I was blown away at how realistic it looked like a scene out of one of the Matrix movies, like you see Neo talking in the passenger seat. I can't remember. Okay, so he's talking to like the woman that he loved in the first one, the dark brown brunette one. She's driving, and there's a new girl, and then there's a new girl, and actually you see a million Agent Smiths coming after you, and Neo basically jumps out and takes off, and the new girl gets in the front seat, and she says, "What do we do now?" She says, "Well, haven't you ever seen one of these movies before?" She enters and she says, "Start shooting," and then literally it turns you, you have to physically shoot, and like. And it tells you to aim at a tire, and it looks so realistic that I'm like,
so realistic. I don't need that.
I'll actually send you the Jacksepticeye video and let you watch it. And it's the other craziest part. I can't remember if it was the Red Bread that I watched down or if it was Jacksepticeye, but it could be actually a scene in a movie. But like, there's a moment when one of the Agent Smiths jumps on your car. And next thing, I believe it's actually Jacksepticeye that done it, and he inserted the clip from one of the movies that when Agent Smith cornered one of the female role leaders in one of the movies. She pulls the 44 right to the head, and she says, "Dodge this," and pulls the trigger.
Yeah, that happened.
Reminisces that moment in the movie. It's like, "Dodge this." It's like, wow.
Okay, so you've seen the new Matrix movie?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
It's gonna be a while. I can watch that straight away.
Do you know? Is it a like a retelling of the first movie, or is it like a whole new?
From the trailer, Neo isn't a therapist, and then the therapist says, "How great is this? You're going back to where it all started." So apparently Neo has to go back. From what I understand. I mean, I can actually just pull up this. I could pull up the statistics right now, and I could just let me read down just a few minutes.
Well, don't.
And then I can give my opinion after this.
I mean, don't give any spoilers. Though. That's the big thing. Is
whatever
you do, I don't want to spoil it for people. Do not.
That's why it'll be after this. So it'll be after this, and I'll tell you everything. It's gonna take me a minute to read on it. Are you still Matrix?
It'd be Matrix is how the movie spells it.
Okay. M-A-R what?
I'll put a window right there. There we go. Matrix.
Okay. The Matrix Resurrections 2021 film.
Avoid spoilers, remember. Nothing that spoils anything. Don't give away any major plots. Because not everyone's seen it yet, and I don't want to know what happens in it just yet. You never want to ruin a movie for someone.
Whoa.
because I have not even read a synopsis. Like some movies I'll read a synopsis on and see, do I really want to watch this? But
the last bit that I just read,
do not
take the first movie, cut out cut out the others, and slap a whole new story on the new one. That's it.
Fortunately, that tells me nothing, so I appreciate that.
Okay, so you basically told me what happened with the whole Agent Smith thing, right? We've all seen it because that's like 2 decades old. When Neo...
Very, very careful, Cody, because again, very careful.
Hey, like I said, the first 3 movies are 2 decades old.
Like, pretty much what you said right now is fine.
I never said
don't explain the plot anymore. Just give your opinion on what you read.
You guys expect someone not to watch the first 3 movies at this time in 2022.
I'm going to talk about the first 2 movies, but just be very careful.
That's what I'm talking about.
Be very, very careful.
That's what I physically said. I said we got to talk about the first 3 here. Because I'm physically really excited to see this one.
The first one was good. The
Yes,
second
it was was well done.
Second and third one were okay. I mean, they weren't bad. It just it got really
weird.
It lost things.
Let's go to that one.
It basically lost it. It really kind of lost what was happening.
So from what I understand, that right there, it's going to take place somewhere after the first movie, it sounded like. But I could be wrong. But it sounds like this is where that one takes place at. I don't know. But I could be wrong. Well, like I said, after we get done with this, then I'll tell you then I'll tell you everything.
Vika's never seen any of them. Now, okay, do you plan on seeing them? That's the biggest question. If you haven't seen them, do you plan on seeing them? Like, do you care if we talk about it?
If you at least watch the first movie, you're good, because the other 2 didn't make a lick of sense, is what I've always been told.
I mean, it makes sense. It's just...
Someone physically telling me that they when they were younger, they thought the third Matrix movie was just a special edition of the first movie.
I guess the best way to describe it, in a way, is it's kind of like... It does the same... You have no plan on seeing them. Okay, so we can talk about this freely. So...
Yeah, you can spoil a movie for me, and I'm still going to watch it. I really don't care. It just helps me understand it better.
Well, I'll intentionally look at like a synopsis on a movie or watch videos that summarize movies.
So I do the same thing.
But like on stuff that I have like no plan on watching, I'm like, I had no interest in this movie to begin with, so I'm just gonna watch this, and if it seems interesting, I'll watch the whole movie. But so basically, the first movie is essentially just establishing that.
Like who the characters are, what it is, and everything like that. Yes.
Neo is the one, this like savior who is supposed to help deliver them from the Matrix. Basically, this computer program that all these humans are in, they're being used as batteries to power the machines. Which, I mean, mind you, is
seriously people in your chat that have no idea what we're talking about. Yeah, they are. I feel super old.
What? No, it's not. It has nothing to do with that. It's just that some people haven't seen them, and whether they care or not. But they're out there. They're old, but. And so the first one is basically just, hey, this is Neo. He is the one, but he needs to like sort of awaken it by dying and then coming back, and now he has all these powers to control things in the Matrix. So, now they can actually have a fighting chance against the agents. So the program's basically trying to stop them from freeing people from the Matrix.
Wasn't that about what those machines?
Okay, the machines are in the real world. So yeah, the Matrix, which is
I always got that part mixed up somehow.
Yeah, the machines are in the real world. They're the ones that are getting like power from the humans, which Although, okay, now mind you, realistically, people do not produce that much electricity. Like, it's not even that efficient. It actually costs them more energy to keep the humans alive than to do that. Like, there's far more efficient ways of doing that, but it makes for a good movie, right? You know, you can't, you know,
a good movie actually.
You can't really be like, oh, that's not gonna work, you know. But it just makes for an entertaining premise. So the second one, so first one just establishes, okay, this is Neo, he's the one, and he is basically like godlike powers in the Matrix, and then basically the whole movie is essentially Neo is Cyber Jesus, so Keanu Reeves is Cyber Jesus basically, and I'm not kidding you. That is the movie in a nutshell. Is that Keanu is Cyber Jesus.
I tell you what, that man is one of the kindest people you would ever meet in your life. Like, you seen like when what was it? So it was actually after the first Matrix movie, and this actually came up in a press tour on the new movie. Someone asked him. Now this is before John Wick. This is long before any of this. This is just right after Matrix 1 dropped. And now here we are, was this press tour of the new movie. And someone asked him if it was true that after the first movie dropped, or it was actually before the movie dropped, that Keanu actually went out and got all the crew people that worked on it. He got them customized Harley Davidson. And he just goes, he said, I wish there were some things I wish you put it where people will leave out of my details.
Yeah. Oh no.
This poor guy actually kind of long before people knew who he was. And that was before that movie finished rapping.
I mean, that is one of the movies that really made his really rocketed his career. I mean, there are other ones that he was in, but that's like one that just...
Yeah, the one, too, that I know that really boosted him was Matrix and John Wick.
Well, there was also like the Bill and Ted movies he was in. He was
I never really watched them.
There's also Speed he was in. There was
Speed?
there's a movie.
I know what you're talking about.
There's a movie that like Fast and the Furious. The first one was kind of loosely based off of.
I know because I only know the scene from. I know the biggest meme of the scene of it.
If I remember correct, I think it's like Keanu Reeves and Patrick Swayze are in it.
Yes, because Patrick Swayze played the bad guy.
Yeah.
And there was the only scene I truly remember because it was so funny what they done. He put a bomb on the bus, and he told the people that the bus had to stay over 60 miles an hour.
No, Cody, I'm talking about a different movie, but that's a Speed movie. That was someone else who played the bad guy, but still like.
No, that was Patrick Swayze.
No, not in Speed. No, Patrick Swayze was in the other movie. It was based on a movie about like people who surfed, and like this one guy he was part of a criminal gang.
I just know the bus meme. That's what I know.
But no, he's part of a group of criminals basically, and that's.
Okay, are you talking about the high intensity like adrenaline rush movie?
No.
I was just because I'm gonna go
back to talking about the other Matrix movies because I think that'll be less confusing for you now. But
yeah.
So anyway,
before we go off on the Patrick Swayze thing, can I say one more thing?
What do you want to say?
Okay, so in the original Super Mario Bros. Movie,
no. We don't talk about that movie. We do not talk about that movie. Oh my god. No. That was just like if they had not put Super Mario Brothers on it and just made it a movie, like that would honestly have been fine. But it would have been a fairly entertaining movie if they had not tried to make it Super Mario Brothers. Oh, it didn't connect though. That part though, it made that flat. It's annoying.
You know the best part of that was? heals you. It makes you the power.
Oh, there we go. There we go. Now it connected. So anyway, enough about that crap. God. Why would you even mention that? Like, that is just...
You know better.
Okay. While you're hyperventilating, we're gonna move on to the second Matrix. So the second movie, Mr. I can't breathe over here.
I'm honest with you.
So hold on. So the second movie, so the first one establishes that, Cyber Jesus. The
right.
Second
and I gotta
one.
make a quick addition here. I accidentally misspoke saying I didn't understand the second movie. I forgot I've never seen the second or third movie. So
yep. So that's why
you're good to go.
That's why I'm explaining it to you. The second movie is basically just so how people like they like The Empire Strikes Back, the second Star Wars movie, the seventh one, and the eighth one. Fifth one. That's right. So it's 4, 5, 6, right? So the fifth in the story, but second movie overall, second one that was made. They like that movie, but the big thing with that one, if you'd pay attention, nothing really gets accomplished.
Exactly.
Aside from the fact that they managed to escape the Empire, and that's it.
And like
that is nothing they set out to do aside from just escape gets accomplished. It's basically just them sort of like just running and finding out some more information. Like, okay, Darth Vader is Luke's father, which I'd say spoiler there, but like pretty much the entire internet knows that, so that's not even going to be a.
I'm crying out loud.
Like the whole of the internet knows this. There's no spoiler here. But yeah, so
if you try to spoil it at this point in time, we're going to literally look at you and laugh.
Like the second one is just sort of like establishing
who's the characters, which is awesome.
More than that, it's more than just who's the characters. It's establishing the idea of this is the world outside of the Matrix. This is what's going on the outside. Because in the original movie, they didn't really establish the outside very much. Like, they established it a little bit, but it really wasn't that well established.
Heavily shown. Because I heard about it, and I was like, I can't imagine. Because when I watched it, I literally skipped the outside scenes. I was like, I always want to see the inside. That's all I wanted.
So the second one, really, all it was doing was like some world establishing and just the idea of there's not only a battle with the programs inside the Matrix, is a battle with machines on the outside, like trying to avoid the machines, trying to not get killed by the machines. So is it like the
outside world went from the happy, peaceful, weird New York style it was to like a war zone?
Not exactly.
Because when you say like a battle with machines, that's kind of what my mind features.
No, it's really more
the machines are losing control on the outside as well on the inside.
Okay, so imagine the entire world gets industrialized and global warming essentially takes over. I guess that'd be the best way to describe it, I guess. So
basically, Tatooine just without the desert, right? The climate control part, and then just throw the Empire's limitless resources at it. Yeah, okay. Perfect. Got it in my head. Look, you brought Star Wars up. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to fix this. So, correct. So, which movie was...
There we go.
So I actually got to explain something to you. So, I played the Jak and Daxter games. So, this actually goes right along with the Matrix. So, in one of the side games, which was Daxter's own story, so there was also mini games you could do, which would upgrade your health and stuff like that and give you new abilities. So the first one you do, it's actually a Matrix theme movie. It's from one of the movies. It's gotta be 2 or 3. But like you have looks like one of the Asians, so like wears the black shades and has like the black glasses, and then like all around him is like this ball go area, like where people will play basketball, and there's like 50 or 100 like different like people And like as they're coming at you, you have to like hit the buttons and like attack, and like you have to do like weird kung fu moves to stop them. Which movie was it that they were memeing there?
Was it like a huge mass of people? Like a lot of people?
Yes.
That was the second one.
And the game it was like 50. It was like 50 of them.
Well, it could be the second one. It could be the third one because this.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I never seen anything like that in the first one. I was like the first movie showed the EMP. Okay, we all know what that. It showed the EMP.
So the second one has a scene where like Neo fights a whole group of Agent Smiths in one big battle.
That's what it was.
And that was like the early days of CG, so it looks bad. Like we're talking like Blade 2 final battle kind of bad. I mean that's how.
I gotta see if I can't find that combat scene for you. It'll just let you see how weird let you next to PSP. Oh my god. So I'm not gonna send you this, and remember this PSP, okay? You have to watch this while we're in this call. There's no ifs or buts about it.
Oh, that's crazy.
No, I have to hear your. I have to hear. So when you watch it, it literally looks. This scene here actually looks a lot cooler than the movie.
Well, hold on.
What you're describing.
Before we get too far, though, I'm going to explain the third one. So the third one.
Yeah.
But if you don't know how they did that, wasn't actually CGI. They made plasters of the guy's face, had doubles wear it.
Ooh.
The makeup. Oh, really? That's...
Now, the first movie was actually super early CGI because in the Matrix demo, Keanu actually talks about like that with the bullet scene. That actually is what set CGI to the roof.
There was like one like part of the fight scene though that definitely was like CGI. Like the different Agent Smiths. Now that's kind of fascinating how they did that. That's kind of cool because that's practical effects and. Like hands down, practical effects always look better than CGI. Like that's why that's why
like 120% right there. Yes.
That's why the movie The Thing, not the latest remake, but the one with Kurt Russell there, the older one,
yes.
like the 1990s one. That movie stands up, and the reason it stands up is because practical effects always look better. So all those Agent Smiths that looked like Agent Smith do so amazingly because of the fact that it's a lot of practical effects, and that's awesome.
As I say, we're talking about The Thing here, man. You best be choosing those words carefully. You're talking about.
There are parts of the fighting where like Neo is like he doesn't say he takes it. He's on this pole and he's like spinning around and just kicking off of them in a circle. And
that sounds just
like that part definitely is CGI. That's no question about it. And it's not the best CGI, but it's there and it's it's a thing.
How do you see this?
But anyway, so the third movie now we're on the third movie, and the third movie basically establishes that hey, the machine. So this digital Jesus is basically a product of the machines, and they actually make it where this happens every so often, and it helps keep the Matrix alive, or keep the humans alive in the Matrix, if that makes any sense.
So the robots program Neo so that the humans can have someone to friendly to fight them. So essentially, basically they pull like a Star Wars Legends version of the Empire when. Okay, so like I think I understand what you're talking about because Star Wars is the first game. When Vader goes to Kashyyyk and he meets Starkiller as a child, then when he kills the troops that come in, and he takes the boy with him. Well, and then after Vader betrays you for that the last time, and then at the end of the game, at the end of the game, you form the Rebel Alliance. You gather like Bail Organa, you gather all them. Then the Empire comes in. Well, Starkiller decides that his fate is in his hands, and he goes to fight Vader at the Empire.
Oh yeah, I've played the game.
So at the end of it, when the Starkiller grabs the Palpatine's hands, and then next thing you know, he tells Vader he did good, that he gave the galaxy what he wanted. He wanted them to have some type of hope to start the war.
I mean, unless you do the bad ending, and then it's just.
That was the second. Okay, that was the second game where I had the good ending. The first game just had the one ending where you fight Vader and
the first one has a bad ending to it.
Zero,
welcome. Welcome, Zero. How you doing? No,
I just got the one ending where you had to fight and kill Palpatine. Which that scene was so cool.
At that point there is an option where you either attack Vader or attack Palpatine, and who you attack determines who you fight as like the final boss. And if you attack Vader, you get the bad ending. If you attack Palpatine, you get the. That sounds like a follow. Thank you for following, whoever did follow. I appreciate you. Well, it doesn't. I don't have the alert set up to like pop up on here apparently. So unfortunately, thank you. Oh, Zero Fun. That's right. It was you. Thank you, Zero Fun. How is it going? Yes, I'm on here on YouTube as well. So, and thanks for that sub. I appreciate you, my friend. How's your night going? How you doing? We're just working on a world that my friend Cody and I have been kind of working on right now. Been working in creative to build a base.
Until the next update.
So the third movie, Cody,
yes,
basically it establishes that this whole like savior thing is something that apparently the people need, so the machines just do it.
Right.
And it's Malbear Kawaii. Welcome. How's it going? But yeah, so it basically just it is a thing the machines have kind of programmed into the Matrix. So once in a while, a human will be born with the ability to do all this stuff in the Matrix, and then eventually kind of go away, and the whole cycle continues. But what they didn't account for is that Agent Smith essentially takes over the Matrix, and they need the savior, the cyber Jesus, to go in and essentially help the machines to destroy Smith, which he does.
And then that's where the fourth movie apparently takes place. It's after that weird ending of the third one, from what I read of that synopsis.
But he actually dies at the end.
Yeah, you told me about that part.
And then they carry away his body. So, well, I should say he supposedly dies, and is blind. Also, that's a thing too. He's blind.
Well,
everything is well. Hope you're doing well.
It's kind of effect because, like I said, once we get off this whole thing here, it's just when you talk, I'll tell you what that synopsis said just a little bit, because it's weird. But it does sound like a good movie. I've actually had people rate to me, they gave it a solid 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Trust me, that person that gave me that, he doesn't give that score often.
Well, I don't really trust critics too much. I don't know about any of y'all in chat. And Vika, you're right. That is exactly why Lord of the Rings stands up, is practical effects. Even
Okay, now Lord of the Rings stands tall for a special reason.
What's that?
All those actors literally gave up half their life for that. Literally, it took them like 3 years to film those movies.
Well, that, and it said it like how the movie looks. So like you can see like which movies look good and actually stand the test of time. It's like games too.
New Zealand is so. I actually didn't notice, but the Shire scenes in the movies is actually a real location in New Zealand. I didn't know that.
So I'm done building the base. So I don't know if you want to go if you want to.
We're not going to creative mode. We'll just stay in creative mode, and then next time we'll just jump in
Okay.
to survival.
So
I'm trying to save as much energy as I can because I'm jumping into the deep rock after this.
I'll put the beds up in like the floating room here. We'll do it that way. So
okay. Give me like a blue bed. That way we can tell them apart.
All right, I'll take a purple one then. So you have blue, I'll have purple.
Hey, that's how we did in that last when we almost had the full granite castle. I had a blue bed, you had a purple one.
Nice. Okay. Then it works nicely. Okay, so hold on, let me do.
God, okay, that's been a few seeds ago.
Stairs at all. And I'll get a blue one.
I wish we could go back. I wish we could literally have an update that just stays consistent. But man, once the Case and Chris update first part dropped, when we had that castle going, my God.
There we go.
Like, the only thing I knew that told me that it dropped was I was just out in the world one day and I was like, what's this weird material? So I got my pick out. Next thing you know, I picked up a sick copper. I was like, what the heck? What do you do with copper? What is copper? I've never seen this weird. I was like, it was like the caveman that discovered it. I was like, what? What's this stuff?
The whole implementation of copper is fascinating.
But sadly, they don't give it no use. There's no armor, there's no tool, there's no weapon. They didn't add nothing special to it.
There's actually one tool you can do. It's kind of a tool, I guess. You can do the spyglass, or what you can do is you can. Did I?
Well, imagine how cool it would have been like if you could have like a rusty sword, or like a rusty pickaxe.
Oh, a copper sword. What the heck? Hold on.
That's what I said. I said it was a copper sword. Oh wait, I said rusty. My bad.
Game. Why aren't you combining the chests? There we go. Okay.
I actually had that weird glitch where I actually had like 2 normal chests, but they wouldn't connect.
Voidscope, welcome. How you doing?
One was a normal chest, but the other was a lock chest or a trap chest or something. I was like, what the heck? You're supposed to be a normal chest.
Okay, I got 2 beds and 3 chests up here, so that should be enough, I think, for... There's nothing in the chest, but it's at least 3 chests and 2 beds up here, so we can
I just start storing stuff in there, like tools and materials and stuff like that. Which, I mean, I got the warehouse going, which I can sell everything to it. It's just, like I said, I've been playing Deep Rock Galactica and Ancestors. It's just like, I've been having so much fun playing new stuff. That like I can build my void. So gaming this year kicks off major. Spider-Man 2 is set to drop this year unless it gets pushed back. Horizon Forbidden West drops this year. I'm picking that up.
A lot of drops.
Right, God of Ragnarok is supposed to drop this year as well.
And Void, I'm assuming then, since you have a modded realm, it's going to be on Java. And Cody, I believe you don't have Java because you're not on PC.
No.
I have Java, so I mean, I could.
If I did, I'd be on the moon.
Point.
If I had modded Minecraft, I'd be on the moon. I wouldn't be on this Earth.
You'd be on the moon.
I'd be on the moon. Yeah, I'd have to take a time. I'd be on the moon. So, in that oh god, I gotta go right to this. So, do you know what size the Earth is in Minecraft?
Sorry, what? Repeat that again.
So
I was like, half paying attention, half also like thinking about chat here as well. So.
Okay, so okay, in the Minecraft the video I sent you, Markiplier actually has to work. Lets other Minecraft players see what the world of Minecraft actually looks like on Earth. He actually see what it looks like. What do you think it looks like? It's just a legitimate question. What do you think the Earth looks like in Minecraft?
That's a good question. I don't know.
And
I mean, I wouldn't mind joining.
I'm not gonna spoil, but it's funny what it looks like. But
yeah, Java's still a thing. In fact, you can still get both
versions.
It
was huge.
Java's getting all the same updates that Bedrock's getting.
Yeah, like the like the guy who's the server that Markiplier waiting on his base that they played on,
Yeah.
because they played on Java, and he hosted them, and he passed away, and he was actually just a year older than them,
Yeah.
and and throughout the whole drunk Minecraft series, they would a moment they would like say, "How many? Make the crop build TNT." Next thing you know, just boom! Like every crop is turned to TNT. All the water is turned to TNT. All the dirt's turned to TNT. Like the whole wall is just TNT. It is just like lit and steel. Light it. Server crash. Relaunch server still blowing up. Server crash. And next thing you know, zombie just says, "Making YouTube content, people. Look at you." And he would literally destroy his own server just to make YouTube content off that.
So Voidscope's asking if we want to. Yeah, I can turn his mic down a bit because I have control over how it's coming through here.
Right.
Let me turn you down just a tad. Okay, I mean, you're loud on my end, but I can control it with my headset because I have a dial on there to turn your volume down.
And somehow or another, you're perfect, and I don't know how.
Yeah,
I always struggle with headsets.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if someone wants me to join a realm. I mean, do you have? Let me know like what any. Like, cause I have a realm and I have like a list of rules in my Discord as far as people who are part of it. And it's like, okay, these are the rules. Follow these rules.
Is your realm like a PC thing only? Cause like, that's the thing. Like, as soon as I get me a PC, I might join it. But like till then, but then again, I'm probably gonna get the Java dudes. Then again, I don't know, what would vanilla Minecraft mods look like?
Well, what we're playing is considered vanilla Minecraft. And then
yeah, I know. I'm
realms you can actually.
What would vanilla mods look like?
Okay, I'm gonna back out, and I don't know if you'll be able to like look in the YouTube
rules.
stream here. I can kind of show you.
Okay. Like, are you leaving the world? Are you?
I don't know if you want to post that exactly in the chat because you need a bunch of people joining your. I'm just saying, anyone who watches this now, you can see that.
Someone dropped the IP address. Oh man, this is 2022. Man, you better be dropping the NordVPN links. What you better be doing? Or Surfshark VPN or ExpressVPN.
Nothing to do with that. Oh god, there's
in my head.
Holy crap! There's a cavern over here.
Where you at? That's the thing about this world. It's like my pet's the theories on like the Minecraft lore because he's like claiming he can do one thing, and like every time he thinks he's almost got a soft mojo, he just laughs. He just like backhands him. He's like, "You're not close. We got stuff hidden that you can't even access to."
Oh wow.
Yeah, I mean, actually, yeah, because like with the warden, there's like dark seas and everything.
That's true. You can read it. So, okay, hold on here. I'm both on PlayStation right now.
Oh, so back to the 2022 drops. So Wolverine is actually officially
so you can
rating, and I actually knew the Wolverine rating long when I saw the trailer. So Wolverine from what I understand, has officially been rated as M, and I'm like, it's Wolverine. If you make it T, it's not a Wolverine game. My question is, I'm just wondering what Insomnia is going to do with it. Because, I mean, we had like the Mortal Kombat style of game. There was the X-Men Origins game. I'm like, I just want something true to the X-Men. To the, like, I mean, like, if you can at least do... Oh, so, I actually am an idiot when it comes to people who have portrayed Wolverine. I am an absolute idiot. I forgot there was one other person other than Oh man, out of here! Don't make me look stupid. Who's the guy who played him in the movies? Oh, Hugh Jackman. Thank you, Ben. You finally started to work. So I actually forgot there was another amazing voice actor who played Wolverine really, really well, and he actually took a picture in a recording booth with the script with the title Wolverine lines on it. What? And
Cool. Just so you don't have a bunch of people like joining that realm. Like I wouldn't. Well, Andrew, you can only have like 10 people in a 11 people in a realm altogether.
Well, I've actually seen on the realms that you have unlimited people join your realm.
I have realms plus, and it's only like you plus 10 people.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Now, if you have a server, you can have unlimited people join.
Oh, okay. My bad. That's probably what I was thinking of was the server. So, do you remember the X-Men cartoons that would come on Saturday morning? You know, that dee-nee-nee-nee-nee, dee-nee-nee. You remember
the
that?
90s X-Men cartoon. It was actually connected to the Spider-Man one, too.
The 90s cartoons, he's actually going to be rephrasing his role as Wolverine in the upcoming remake of the 90s cartoons.
Really?
Which the original cast, if I remember correctly, is actually all coming back to do the show again.
Nice.
Which is gonna be the same show, same everything, but it's just gonna be on updated graphics, basically. That theme song better stay the same. That's all I gotta say. That theme song was classic. Have you ever heard the metal edition of that song? I can tell the difference in the metal edition and the original. It's literally sounds the same.
I just saw this.
It's like, you really can't tell a difference.
My niece just put like 5 signs in front of our house.
Saw them all.
Hola, hi. Heyo, ooh. I love it, Vika. That's awesome. Oh my god.
So yeah, Wolverine. I mean, it could have been just someone it could have just had the Wolverine cover of the game and just threw the M ring on it. It could be wrong, but I mean, we both know what's Wolverine, so we basically know where this is going.
Yeah.
Pokemon Arceus, it drops in 10 days, and I'm picking it straight up.
I don't know if I'll pick it up on release. I mean,
I'm
interested.
I'm excited for that. It's Breath of the Wild and Pokemon had a baby.
Where am I at? I think you're green. Wait, who's green and who's blue? Oh, you're blue. I know who green is. Okay, hold on. Heading that way.
Wait, what?
I'm flying towards where my niece is. See what they're building.
Oh, I was. You talking about blue?
Oh, there's a portal. Oh, wow. Wow, look at that. Like, that is not... I love the glass pattern.
You know, when I actually saw this, I thought this cut...
that's what I didn't do was, I didn't do an enchanting table and all, so...
I'll take care of all that.
Okay.
It's just like, you know me, I always like to do the enchantment and stuff. I always like to do that because it, like, keeps my mind going. That's why I kind of need more crafting games. It's because like that's really what's been helping my brain a lot lately.
This is.
I mean, for me, I can do Minecraft along Sprouts again, but I've been saving up like creepypastas and dark horror stories to listen to on YouTube. But God, man,
Oh, we got the beacon on top too.
Man, it's so classic.
Basically like a house with a tower connected to the side of it. I love it. Oh, I know this block too. This is fantastic. Look at that. Knockback, resistance. I love it. So leave my niece in here for like just an hour or so, and she builds amazing stuff. Like, oh my god.
And then you see the wooden cabin, and then you see the wooden warehouse that took me probably half an hour.
Like,
but see, the thing about this for me, it's just like if I start building something like that, it's almost like I beat the game, and it's just like I don't understand why my brain thinks like that.
Almost like you beat the game, like. I mean, it's just being creative.
As soon as I start building something awesome, it's like my brain's like, you do it, you're gonna finish the game, and there's no point going back. I'm like, ugh. It's like the same thing with Ark. It's like, I really play Ark for the challenge of like creating the stone arrows, to creating the materials I need to be able to repair my items, to be able to create like the gunpowders that I need for the bullets that I need. It's just like, okay, as long as I play like that, it's like my brain is constantly like.
I see what you did. So basically, these are stairs, and it's like one's right side up, one's upside down on top of it. I see. Okay, I get what you did. So Cody, do not place any blocks around this build area, or that's a slap your hand. By slap your hand, I mean I'll punch you. This block right here. This is... Wow. And you did the mushroom lights on the outside. That's very nice.
So you want to hear something really weird in the Minecraft update? And I promise you, this is not a joke. But... you know, there's actually a way you can actually stop a creeper from blowing you up without actually hitting it, without knocking it back.
How's that?
I promise you, this is a thumbnail in a YouTube video, and in the title of the YouTube video, it's probably clickbait. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna make sure it's true before I ever believe something this stupid again. You use a candle, and it stops it.
A candle?
Look, it literally comes at you, and you just throw it on the ground, and it stops it. It's like it's afraid of a candle at a time.
Set my spawn point.
I'm gonna find that video. I'm gonna watch it, and then I'm gonna send it to you, and I'm gonna make you rewatch. I want you to watch it to make sure I'm not going insane. But it literally seems like right there, and then like, it'll show the creeper running right to the house. Then you just stick a candle right in the doorway, right on the front step, and it stops it. It's like It's like it's frozen in place.
Oh wow, that's insane. Not sure what to put in it. I mean, aside from like a bunch, well, because eventually we're gonna take it out of creative mode, so it puts like a.
Yeah, once we get enough stuff, once we get like a good base going, it's gonna be purely survival. I just left it in creative mode because like, it's really I've not been much feeling lately playing survival in this because like, I mean it's Minecraft, it's the same mobs, so I was like I just didn't really feel like dealing with them.
Yeah, it was like with creative, you can do whatever.
Like, yeah, it's just like I mean, this could be added to the Wilds update, and then we just start fresh, pure survival, quick, peaceful, base build, creative, and then just jump straight into pure survival, and like literally like let all the new stuff because like to me, honestly, Caves and Cliffs update part 1 should have been the whole thing because like there's nothing really much been added.
Well, there's a lot to the update, so it's. Basically,
that's what I'm saying.
Had to drop like multiple.
Was literally what the rest of this should have been. It should have just been one massive update.
Well, I probably should have a stone cutter table down here just to be safe.
But I mean, that's just my opinion on the thing. You want a polar bear?
What was that?
You want a polar bear? There's a polar
polar
bear
bear?
right outside this house.
I mean, I could spawn a polar bear if we wanted a polar bear.
There's literally a polar bear right outside this house. I didn't touch it or nothing.
If you want one, I mean, I guess we could have a polar bear.
I'm gonna get a leash.
Yeah, put stuff like a smoker in there, and like anything that you might think would be useful, like any chests. Decorate inside. Oh, niece, okay, Cody, I gotta show you this. I gotta show you what paintings do.
Hang on.
They are friggin' hilarious. I love
Hang
it.
on. I'm gonna tame this bear. Hey, you, come here.
Okay, so
Oh my.
you can
Come
do,
to the
like,
front house. Come to the
stuff
front
like
house. Come
that.
to the front house. This is the.
Cody's losing it. Have like a Donkey Kong painting. Let's see what else we get. This one right there you could do. Probably move these. We've lost Cody, everyone. We've lost Cody.
You better come out here and get this. Please.
We could do it. Yeah. So what can I get from this one then? Right here. There we go. That's a nice one. Yeah, right there. That evens it out. That's better. Hold on. And boop. And boop. And take you out.
So does she make like this like little outdoor jacuzzi?
So you can like decorate your place with these paintings, and they show up like different things depending on where you focus the painting at. Like
I've seen the paintings. I know what you're talking about. Like I just never knew how you created them.
and so sometimes it's very random too. Like
Oh, really?
yeah.
Like I've seen them in some YouTube videos and stuff, but like I've just never knew like how you like I've just never understood how you were to make them.
Yeah, it's basically like sticks and wool. So it's like eight
So
sticks
if you
and
had the
eight
chance to listen
sticks
to
and
the
a
new
block of wool.
soundtrack.
What was that?
So when Crazy Chris Part 2 dropped, they actually added a whole new bunch of like soundtracks and
There we
stuff.
go. Have our art gallery with our our
Hey.
paintings. All right, let's get some like tools and such in here. So we're gonna need some anvils. Snowy.
You just your panic around here 'cause this is the reason. You gotta when you see what made me hyperventilate.
Oh, I know what we can do. Hold on.
Oh my god, this is the happiest moment I've ever had this game. And I've done a lot of stupid stuff.
Actually, you know what? We need outside. We need a trash disposal too, because
Oh yeah, gotta have a trash disposal.
there's a cow. It's like at the signs. Oh my god, love it.
So you at the house?
Yeah.
Well, come on, get Jesus place real quick, 'cause I don't know how long this thing's gonna last.
What is it? Did I ask?
Actually, how big do you think we gotta make does the last one that I made, I think I made it about like 6x6 block. Actually, I can't even remember the last time I even made a trash, the,
It
so,
doesn't have to be
so,
that big. I made one that is only has like I only needed like 4 buckets of lava to fill like a 4 squares.
I can't remember if it was 6x6 or what.
I did 4 by
But
4.
so the Java edition of Minecraft. So I've always heard that like if you have like a normal furnace, that like if you smelt glass, that if you actually didn't get it out after a while, it would. If you had a house like made of wood, it would actually burn the house down.
Well, oh yeah, it'll do that. It'll still do that here actually.
Really?
You can actually ignite a fence on fire. So like, here's a tip for you: do not hold an igniter while trying to open a wooden gate.
Well, I don't
That
usually have
is a
skin.
bad idea.
On me unless I want to go blow TNT up, which I do that in creative mode.
Okay. There we go. Okay. We're good. We got the trash outside. It's in a stone enclosure. What the heck have you done, Cody? Let me see. Oh, we got a polar bear on a leash. Oh, that's...
This is what happens.
Just build a fence around it. Build a fence around it. It should be fine. I'll say it's getting close to time to end here, so it's probably.
Yeah, we can go. I mean, well, last time we did is we were a little bit on the road to but go ahead. We can go over a little bit because you're going to talk just a few minutes later because I want you to watch that Dexter Matrix video I sent you. I want to hear your reaction to how bad it is.
Okay, so I think. What else should we? I think what else we have? Oh yeah, we need to have
I forgot.
Furnaces. I forgot about furnaces. Hold on. And chests. The bucket of lava away.
Can you help me? Can you seriously go out here and help me? Because I came back late.
Hold on.
Wait. I have to test this. Please. If this works, I'm going to burst out laughing. It's a sheep. Well, yeah, Mr. Sheep. Okay, I got rid of snow. So I tried to take Snowy through the mirror portal. And I go on the other side, and there's a sheep on the other side. It's like, what am I doing?
Don't use the furnace. Just.
Oh my gosh! I know what I'm gonna do.
Nope.
So you got your respawn points set in the new bed. Can I go ahead and destroy this other one?
Yeah. I've set my spawn point for the respawn there. So if anything happens, won't die, or will die, but I'll be there in the bed.
Okay.
Here we go. Line of furnaces. There we go. Get that all set up. Oh, I know we can have. Hold on. So I have a bunch of like rabbits in a pen in another game, and it's like you have to be very careful with them apparently.
Yeah.
Because if you open a gate, even after you having fed them, they'll get out. So
yeah,
be very careful with rabbits. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get some rabbits here. Get some fencing and some rabbits.
I was 4.
Blast furnace there, and there we go. So let me get some fence. Dark oak. Another brick fence. Oh, I didn't see that one. That could be nice. Get rid of all this. I don't need that. Should have enough chests. Can always make more if we need to. Hold on. Yeah, let's get the bunnies. Let's spawn the bunnies, shall we?
Alright, the other bit is destroyed. I'm still trying to figure out how you drop the lead. Okay, so how do you drop a lead?
You have to like target the bear again, and there's like a thing to like release it. It'll pop up to release when you get the bear again. A llama? No.
So I took a old base, I broke down the other door and I pulled snow inside and I just tried and I put up a whole new blocking and I just got them in there. So Snowy's got a whole big pin to play in.
There we go. Okay. Got a bunch of rabbits inside here now. Got our pet bunnies. Don't leave them alone. Alright, what else do we want?
Oh, apparently you can get a lucky rabbit foot in this game.
Yeah, you gotta kill a bunny for it though.
I've actually seen that if you mate them, that it's actually a higher chance of them to drop one than having to kill them.
I mean, you can make one.
Throw the lead.
Just realized what I want to do in here. Hold on.
Okay.
There it is.
Okay, so let's see here. I've seen the Flaming Skull one. I've never seen I've never seen that one. I've never seen that one. And I've seen this Mario looking one that looks like a birthday cake. Okay, I'm gonna just play honestly. This looks like the old school arcade Mario when Mario was dating that weird Jezebel lady before he moved on to Princess Peach.
You mean Pauline?
Yeah, that one.
I don't know what you mean.
I was gonna say, if you don't know what that means, I'm about to hit you with the sword.
I don't know which one you're referring to. Okay.
So what are you doing here? Just curious.
I'm building an aquarium.
We have creepers inside the aquarium.
You shouldn't, because it'd be one, filled with water, and two, the bottom's gonna be all these.
I want to spawn a creeper.
You're gonna destroy that creeper if you're gonna spawn it.
I mean, I can leave it in peaceful mode and it won't do anything. Literally, it can't do anything.
They can make a Star Trek joke and say this is transparent aluminum. Like, very few people would understand that.
I've never really watched many Star Trek moments, and I've never really watched Star Trek.
Star Trek is like, if Star Wars was more like science than like
the combat and stuff,
than the Force kind of thing, then yeah, that'd be Star Trek.
Like, I know what it is. Like, I know, like, but like, to me, it was just always like, I was always bored. Like, I guess Star Wars was always more appealing and stuff to me.
Went too far. That's good. Hold on.
That's another thing. It's always like every character in Star Wars, it's somewhere that you can always find someone in the Star Wars universe to relate to. Oh, good lord! It's 10:24. We got call. It's like I didn't know it was that late.
Yeah, it's getting late.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and cut here. We'll go ahead and just finish up our little chit chat.
Let me just.
Once I pick up Pokemon Arceus, I'll actually give you like a full honest review, just like what I think like gameplay wise and stuff, and let you decide if you want to pick it up then. I won't spoil like the story or nothing.
I mean, yeah, don't spoil any of that, but as long as you do, you know.
I'm not going to. I'm just going to talk about like gameplay wise and everything like that because like from what I've been understood, it's supposed to be like a whole different way of playing Pokemon.
I know it's supposed to be like really open world.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Whoops.
I'm going like because like I'm picking this straight up because I've got it pre-ordered. Like I can play it and it's just like okay, like what is the gameplay like? And then like, I'll let you like if it's worth like paying like the full price or you want to wait and sort of cut down on the price and go like a sale or something. You know, like I always do. Like story wise, I'm only gonna let you discover the story on your own. I ain't gonna spoil the story. I was gonna say, what's casting this shadow? But I forgot that's our new house. What the heck? This golem this golem is tap dancing? This golem was tap dancing.
Hey, if it wants to tap dance, let it tap dance. I mean, honestly.
That was scary. I'm done. You about done?
In a second.
Alright.
I am making water.
You know what's really weird? But I just actually thought Minecraft is the game where you can build your like house ideas when you were like in the first grade. Like if when you always thought you want like an aquarium in your own house, Minecraft will let you build that house.
It will. Definitely will. Okay, so.
Can you imagine if someone was like, "How'd you become such a master? How'd you become so good at architect?" I play Minecraft. It's what's gonna happen one day. And I'm excited. I'll tell you what, I'm also gonna pick up the chance to try to grab me a PS5 this year.
There we go.
Well, which I mean, Sony did say that due to the shortage and stuff. I mean, I get it. Like when they first announced the PS5s in 2020, I mean, like the whole pandemic started. So I get like they made a mistake at that time. But 2021, they should have had those suckers in stocks and in sales and in stores.
Okay. Oh.
But again, that's just me. Clues.
Give Manise a heads up that we're logging off.
Alright, go ahead.
Oh, hold on. Before we do
I
that,
think you actually missed the section.
what do you mean?
I'm gonna take a picture because it's hard to explain. So I'm gonna try to take a picture and I'm gonna send it to you because it'll be better if I show you a picture and let you see it. Stop moving, because you're right in the perfect spot for you to show this. Go back to where you just were.
It's an illusion of the glass, Cody. It's all it is. Because if you look here, it's fine. Look all around it. I see what you're saying.
So the missing corner is fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
It's not.
That's what I was talking about. Is that missing corner?
Look around it, Cody. You'll see it's not missing.
I said the other spots is fine, but that one spot just. It literally snapped my mind. Okay, we gotta quit, please. My mind snapped.
I need to come look at.
I like imagining deep alien rocket planets.
Oh, I love the poles of light. You got the flowers and the fence around it too.
Over at Janice's place. I'm curious to see what she's got done.
Like, this is,
I almost just went.
This is amazing. I love this.
The bait in the gun. Gondor comes for me!
This is so cool.
I couldn't resist doing the Gondor comes
Oh,
for aid
you
moment.
made a green beacon up there. Nice.
So I actually seen a Lord of the Rings meme that talks about the beacons of Gondor being lit, and someone did this someone calls Gondor cosplay, and next thing you know, there's a
Going
dwarf
inside?
Lord
Okay.
roasting marshmallows on the beacon. He goes, "Oh crap!"
Oh, you got some light up there. Nice. It's like having fluorescent lighting in your house.
Ugh.
Oh, I love that you have like the circular stairs around the pole. That's lovely. Oh, the
Library.
light blocks.
Multiple chests, the storage room. It looks like a serial killer storage room.
This is a perfectly normal storage room. Nothing
So
wrong
what's
with
these
this.
beacons? What's these light beacons here then?
They're poles basically. They're like light poles. Let's see.
I've never seen those before.
I've seen them in going through creative. Let's see.
Oh,
if I can
really?
find them real quick here.
Like if you can find one, just put in your hotbar and just like drop me one. I kind of like to look at along the name of it and everything like that.
I think it was called. I know. Hold on, let me go there. It is. Oh, Endrod. That's what they are. Yes, thank you. Actually, let me pick up a whole stack of boom, boom, boom. All right, hold on. There we go. Don't need that. It's fine.
Yeah, as I say, if you got one, just drop. Oh, there you go. There it is. Okay. Androd.
Yep. They're good for lighting up a place. They don't take up like a whole lot of room either.
Switch to keep mobs from spawning.
I mean, that's a good reason to light a place up is so mobs don't spawn. Otherwise, it's gonna be spawning the heck all over the place.
Well, remember the last house we did in the Granite Castle when we had it lit up and mobs somehow kept spawning inside?
I think you're imagining things.
I'm not imagining things. We actually had. Remember Raccoon City? I'm not talking about Resident Evil. I thought your character in game farted and green pixie dust made of that squirrel, and I forgot she used bone meal.
Oh yeah, use bone meal stuff
Your
grows.
character in game went. This happened.
Well, it's not too far from our place actually.
No, it's literally just
Right there, I can see it.
just take the ice trail up there, and it's on the other side.
All right. We definitely need to log off though. So.
Yeah, go on ahead. Let her know.
She's checking out our place here.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah.
Go ahead, wrap yours up, and then we'll go ahead and finish up.
Try to get come back next week and do that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that'll be all for tonight's stream. Appreciate everyone who's popped in, who's watching before, after, or during.
Welcome to another disastrous. Thank you for enjoying another disastrous episode of What Goes On Inside My Head.
This is like live 16 minutes. I'm like, we can live longer than that. Did it reset? I don't know.
I hope not. Because if not, man, and then I'm. You know what? I'm always telling myself that if I would ever do something like that, and someone says, "How do you do it?" I'm like, I talk to the voices inside my head.
Well, it's a bit trickier if you're doing it by yourself, if you're not chatting with someone, because then you have to
exactly. I mean, you gotta have a reason.
And if people aren't super chatty, you have to basically keep talking. You know how many streamers I've watched just sit there and they're silent,
just mute,
playing the game. Yeah. Saving.
And gaming companies, some gaming companies are starting to crack down on content creators. They do a whole okay, say you were to do Doom Eternal, say you were to play Doom Eternal, and you did the whole game plus the Ancient Gods DLCs, both of them, but you didn't talk once, like they would literally consider that like being just pirated content, and they would flag that just because no one was there talking, breaking it down, or nothing.
Yeah.
And I get that. That is really like a theft. Like if you're sitting there talking about it or something, it's like fine. You have someone that's being a voice. That's like helping like someone understand what's going on.
Well, it's like when you get started streaming, you want to make sure that you just kind of keep talking, even if no one is there, if no one's listening.
Yep.
Just talk about
that's why I say if someone has like how do you do it, you literally gotta have an excuse that you have to be able to say like with a straight face, I thought the voice is inside my head.
Well, not just that. I mean, that's one way you can do it, but I mean, say you do it, but it's basically just like it's in a way like having a one-sided conversation. If you can have a one-sided conversation, then you can, get started. You can get started streaming and kind of keep the conversation going. But it's like the worst thing you could possibly do, and I've seen some people do this. Is just sit there, play the game, and say absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Because even if like no one's like actively chatting at that point and not replying to anyone, I'm still gonna talk about what's happening in the game, and it makes for some fun clips too. Because people have clipped me just reacting to the game itself, talking about the game, talking about whatever, and it's a fun time. So, but anyway, we're gonna end this though. Been fun, everyone. Take care. We'll see you next time. And remember, until then, stay awesome.